So his mother comes over uninvited as if there is an open door policy to your house. What do you do with that? How do you approach your man and let him know you're uncomfortable with his mother coming over all the time? Sit tight. I'll be back in a second. Hey, my name's Sharif, Mr. Aim for I Am Ali, and I'm a mama's boy expert. And what makes me an expert in mama's boys is that I have experience in being a mama's boy, as well as talking to hundreds of men and women about their pain points with the mama's boy relationship. So if this is your first time to the channel, thanks for coming on. Make sure this isn't your last. So go over and slap that subscribe button and move your mouse or your finger over to the notification bell. Hit that thing so that way the expectation is I'll come to you every time that I upload to your smartphone device or whatever other medium you use to watch these videos. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. So his mother comes over your house uninvited, and it's like you have an open door policy to your house, and you're trying to figure out how in the heck am I going to say to my man that I'm tired of your mother coming over whenever she feels like it. So the first thing that I would just say to you is clearly say to him, you're uncomfortable with it. Listen, at the end of the day, this is both of your home. He has rights in the house and you have rights in the house. And if you don't want said person to come over your house, that should be and needs to be perfectly fine with your man, no matter if he is a mama's boy, because at the end of the day, there is a fine line between hospitality and an open door policy. Here's what I mean. Hospitality and having an open door policy may seem like the same thing, but there's a distinct difference. You see, when you're hospitable, a guest comes over your house, feels as if they're at their own home, but they know that the clock is ticking and there's an expiration date. And soon that guest has to leave. And an open door policy, the person gives no notification as to when they're coming. They have the mindset that they can come to the house whenever they feel like it, whatever time they feel like it, and probably with whomever they feel like coming to the house with. So although hospitality to his mother may seem like an open door policy, make sure you let her know that it's not. What kind of clues can you give her? Well, when she comes into the house, ask her, so how long you think you're staying? You know, give her those subtle clues that, excuse me, I don't want you here all night because I've got things to do with my bae and I. Let me give you the best piece of advice that I can in this matter. That a hospitable person is a guardian over their temple. And what I mean by that is you have to guard your temple. You have to protect the energy that is coming in and out of your house. I'm not saying his mother is an evil person. She may not be, but they may have a relationship that is a little too uncomfortable for you because when she's there all the time, you can't really have the conversations with your husband or with your boyfriend like you would like to. Or you may feel uncomfortable rearing your children the way that you do because she may have an opinion with being their grandmother. I mean, the list can go on and on. You have to be the one to put your foot down and protect your household. Your man has to be the one as well to put his foot down and to protect the household. And again, I'm not saying that she could be a supportive grandmother, she could be a supportive mother, supportive mother-in-law. She can bring you groceries on occasion, probably watch the children while you and your bae have a night out on the town. But when you get back home, she needs to understand that this isn't your sleeping quarters. You can go back home now. Your services are greatly appreciated, but now it's time for my family to do what we do and run the house how we run it. It's perfectly fine for you to approach your man and let him know that he needs to speak to his mother and make sure she knows when her deadline is for coming in and out of the house. There's a bajillion instructions that I can give you, but this is not so much a how-to video as it is just a confirmation video for you to know that you're not crazy, to know that it's healthy for you to make a wall or create parameters for your mother-in-law and how she flows in and out through your home. And if you need permission, let me, from one mama's boy to you who's in a relationship with one, it's okay for you to put down your foot and say, your mother is allowed in our home from this time to this time. It's perfectly fine. So listen, short, sweet, to the point. Hopefully that helped you a bit. Comment below. Let me know if you had that type of situation happen before, or if you're currently struggling with it right now. What did you do in order to set parameters in your house concerning your man? Or if you have any questions, drop them down below and I'll make sure to answer it as best I can in a timely manner. As always, if no one has told you, allow me to be the first. I see the supreme lover in you. Blessings.